Oh, hello. Everybody, welcome. Roses like us together. So, guys, I'm here. I may have to. Uh are you here? Okay, everybody. I'm here. Yeah. Hello, Annabelle Pons. Annabelle from Texas. So, guys, I'm here. And just so you know, just so you know, my mother, I need to call her a cab. It's a long story. So I may interrupt here. Oh, she's here. So so I'm a little bit like not, not how do I say this? Like not paying attention, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm gonna have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because so we have conversations. Okay, so we have conversations before conversations. So anyway, guys. So oh my God, this light is not flattering. Don't know what about it. So anyway, so so it's hard, because like I said before, guys, it's this topic is very intense, of course. So it's kind of like need to make sure, that I'm like totally, you know, as so a long story. So it's kind of funny. So anyway, so guys, I'm getting together. Okay. So as I don't, and I posted the questions. Okay, updated questions. And the reason, I said the thing about not talking is not, once I start, just like I said, there's so much is one of those things very complicated. Okay. And it's so how do I say this? Yeah, it's very complicated and it's very it's intense, as you know, the whole circumstance, the situation, the questions, everything intense. So when I said the thing about you can't ask questions, it's not that you can't, but so many people have asked questions and there's so many questions already that I can't respond. And I know, you're talking amongst yourself, that's okay. And like I said, once I start, I just prefer that we, that I don't that I probably what I'm gonna do is like I'm not gonna, I can't turn it off, but it's okay, guys, or maybe I can like not see it. But the thing is like, yeah, oh, I can pop out chat, pop out. Oh, interesting. So here, what happens? Oh, we popped out. What happened? Where are you? Huh? Oh, interesting. So it's the separate window. Yeah. Oh, so it's interesting. So this is good, guys, because it's in a separate window, so it's kind of good because I can cover. The second window. I don't see it. No, I don't see it. No. So it's good. So I can see. We can put it like side by side or not, So this is it. Okay. So if I speak Portuguese here with mother, I have fake Russian accent. My mother has. Oh, I have first fake Russian accent here. Entendeu nada, né, mãe? Entendeu nada. You see, I'm speaking Portuguese to her. Olha só, você quer ajuda? Quer ajuda? Não? Sim ou não? Ajuda pra quê? Tô fazendo vídeo. Quer dar um alô? Não. Não quer dar um alô. Ei, mãe, falando sério. Oh, guys, now speak in Portuguese here. So, oh, meu Deus, eu tô confusa, confundindo. Você quer ajuda pra quê, mãe? Eu perguntei se você quer ajuda pra alguma coisa. Ah, bom. So, anyway, waiting here a little. So anyway, it's kind of funny. Hum. Você tá. Eu não posso pegar, eu tô preparada. Quando você estiver pronta, tá pronta com tudo? Será que cabe? Você tá levando coisa demais? Não. Não. Bota na. Oh. O quê? Ah. Então tá. Vou chamar? 2 minutos, hein? Já tá tudo pronto. Bota tudo lá, vai lá. Tá tudo pronto mesmo? Sorry, I have conversations. I have conversation. No, she doesn't want. I said, do you want to say hello? She said, no, no, no. She's like, no. Mãe, eles querem conhecer você. Não quer. She said no. She doesn't want it. She really doesn't want it. I think she doesn't like this whole thing. Okay. Pode chamar. Tá. Olha só, então eu vou chamar a lift, tá? Tá? Eu vou apertar agora. Tá com a chave na mão? Deve, ó, vou apertar. Select lift. Isso. Confirmo. Pode dizer aqui. Sorry, guys. 1 second. O quê? 2 minutos. Deve você desce lá e vai. Oh, meu Deus, um rapaz. Nasmul. N-A-Z, Hyundai Santa Fé. Tchau. Tchau. So that's it, guys. Now I'm sorry, I was like here talking to my mom. So she doesn't like, guys, seriously, she doesn't like that I do this. I told you, So I think she doesn't, So she found out because for a long time, guys, this was a secret, okay? It was a secret. So like she didn't know. Okay. And so I think she think, whatever. Long story. I feel, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm a very educated. Long story, whatever. Here I am doing this. It's kind of, it's complicated. It's complicated, but it's who I am. It's who I am. You know what I mean? It's who I am. You know what I mean? Seriously. So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's who I am. Whatever, I was talking to, okay, so guys, the other thing I was saying is that I went to my hairdresser. See, I did my roots, and he asked me. He's very young, so he was asking me what I do. I was like, oh, it's complicated to explain. I said I have a YouTube channel, I have Patreon. I am kind of a psychic comedian. And so I said that, and I never say this to people, guys. I never explain. I never say that, and I also say, because the thing with I want to perform and everything like that more with the comedy. I like to laugh. You know what I mean? So then when I said this to him, I felt so liberated. Oh, hello, there's a cable. No, just kidding. So then it's kind of like that. It's like it was just so strange, guys. Just the fact that you say something aloud to someone that you don't know, that is very liberating. You know what I mean? It's very interesting. Very interesting. And the guy, that's interesting because I was explaining to him this thing. I had a kind of a secret life, and that this is who I am, whatever, and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, he's clearly gay. I mean, not in a bad, obviously, no, right? So, and we're talking about like the thing he does, whatever. Because I think he could do performance as well. So we were talking, and so that was interesting. He's like, oh, I can relate to that, the whole thing with having a secret life and everything like that. And I was explaining to him that sometimes as fiction, because I was like, oh, I have this fictional character with a fake Russian accent. And so not a fiction, I am a real person, but I, as my persona is fictional, right? Obviously, right? Like the whole doesn't exist, right? So then we're having this conversation, and then he said something like, I can relate. I understand sometimes the fictional is more real than the reality, because I said yes, because we're in our social interactions, we're supposed to act specific certain ways, So it's interesting. You know what I mean? It's interesting for my house. So this is it. Okay. So that's a story here. So, so this is it. Okay. So, oh, oh. So then, I feel like for some of us, it's a struggle to be all the people that we are. You know what I mean? It's complicated. Not everybody does one thing. Everybody will have the multitudes. I forgot. Was it, what's the name of that poet? Walter. I forgot in the night. Was it? No, what's the name? I forgot. The multitudes. Which one is, I forgot the one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Long story. So here it comes. So okay, let's see here. What's going on? Lift. So I think it started. They got there. Yeah. So anyway, so good. So like we can start, guys. Oh my god. So now sorry. I'm so sorry again for the lateness. Okay, now I had conversations. It was like all the stuff that we have, those courants, okay. And and so that's it, guys. So, like you see, like the confusion, like all these different things, and like in my, my mom, I had to get her Lyft, because she doesn't know, she doesn't have it on her phone. It's complicated for her. That's it. Walt Whitman. That's it. Audrey. Audrey Warren had the answer for my question. Who is the poet who talked about multitudes? Who was the poet who talked about multitudes? It was Walt. It was Walt. It was Walt. Walt Whitman. It was Walt. It was Walt. It was Walt. Whitman. Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman. So, guys, okay, little question, because it's gonna be a great today. Is a great, yeah. Today is gonna be a very very lightweight subject. No, so I just here joking because yeah, it's like did you hear what happened? I heard. I heard. I did hear. Oh my god! I heard he died. I heard he died. President has nothing to do with that. No, he doesn't. He does not have anything to do with that. But Sarah, it's not her fault. Okay, I am offending. I'm offending. Offending. So guys, okay, sorry, like I can't. It's like I can't go there in little things the questions. So guys, okay, let's get real. Look at the surreal reality we're dealing with today. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So it took me a while because I was like, I was, catching up with the questions. I knew we had so many questions, all excellent questions. Okay, so guys, oh, by the way, you can hear me well. I hope you can. Okay, and let me just close some things here because okay, oh my gosh, I have like 10 programs open on that. It's going to affect the whole thing. Okay, one sec. Of course, quit programs. Okay. Okay. Sorry, it's gonna. Oh. Okay. So here we are. Okay. Good. We're together here. Together. Okay. So okay, guys. So now let's get started. All right. Okay. So. Okay, guys. Let me go back here. So I don't know if I almost want to like start with a non-Epstein questions just for warm up. Okay, because I feel like that stuff is like, oh, was this suicide or murder? As you know, that stuff is kind of, I'm like almost a little bit scared, but not, but kind of. So just quickly, okay, just so that we can kind of like warm up. Okay, I know I have cards. Some people like cards, others don't. I think what I think the thing about Epstein. Okay, it's obvious, not obvious, but to me, it's obvious that it's like it's a vision situation. So I have to go close my eyes and stuff for most of it. I mean, you can try to look at into with the cards and see, but it's mostly right. So basically, guys, let me just first let me just kind of give an overview here of the questions about Epstein. Okay, so basically there's several points. I mean, there's a lot of questions, but basically there's two. Like, okay, the main points are: what happened? Did he die? How did he die? Was it suicide? Or some people are saying maybe he's not dead. I think he is, but we can also ask that. But is he, was it suicide? Was it murder? And if it was murder, who? I mean, who, guys? It's a very difficult question. Okay, I can't put. Oh, that person. That's him. It's you. It's you watching. I know. It's you. It's you. No, I don't know. Obviously, I can't say exactly who, but I can. It could pinpoint to say, for example, the it will tell us something, but not, it may not tell us necessarily exactly the person. Okay, so it's going to be what I'm going to say when I said don't ask me questions, is because the information is incomplete. And one thing that I wanted to tell you before I get started on this, this, but it's a good reminder. The thing about visions is that it's kind of like ordering something in a restaurant. It's specific. So, a lot of times I say something, people say, wait, does it mean this? Did you mean that? No, I only mean what I say. So it's not. Okay. So that's why it's complicated. So when I'm saying something, I have to say it all and then go to the next thing. So that's why anticipating. Okay, the complex nature. So so now going back to Epstein, the basic core is how he died. Okay, how he died, and then the detail, and then some one of you, I'll read later, the detailed questions, but one of you asked, like, how was it possible? I think it was doing Audrey. How was it? Because she was talking about how she watched the news, Joy's show, and she was saying that the woman who works in corrections was saying how it's impossible for you to actually put something to hang. So how did it even happen? Right? So we want to know, really. I want to see a scene, if I can see a scene. Okay, and I just to remember, guys, the thing, remember how that guy, what's his name, Jamal Khashoggi died. I remember, I swear to God, I remember. I felt like he was being, remember this, he couldn't breathe, he was asphyxiated, and then in the end, it turned, and many months later it came out that he was actually asphyxiated. So I'm saying, like, it is possible to have some information like that about the body. Well, how is the body, how, right? Because we don't know, right? We don't know. It's very complicated, the whole situation. Oh, I don't have any lights on. One second. May have to turn it on. Oh, anyway, let's wait a little bit. When it gets darker, I'll go get some other lights. Not now. So otherwise, I never start, right? So that's the first part of the question. Then the second part of the question is how, and I almost, maybe, I don't know if I should, maybe I should ask about his death first, and then we're going to ask about how does his death affect the whole case, right? In other words, first the big question, how does it affect the whole case? And then we start with, like, the co-conspirators, the powerful man behind it, what happened. There's a lot of questions related to the case and all the people involved, the powerful man, who's going to be exposed, who's not going to be exposed. There's also the question of if Trump, if it is, if indeed it was murder or whatever it was, is Trump somehow involved in wanting him dead? Okay, and also, what's the other guy, Bar's like, I'm so sad. No, he's so sad. I sad for, he's so sad. He's very sad. So, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, he's right. No, he's not sad. So you see, there's like, it's very complicated. Okay, so then there's more questions. Okay, so then also the questions, what happened in the prison, and then there's the FBI investigation, and then there's also the question, is he dead or not or whatever. I think he is, but we'll see. We'll figure out. Okay, and like I said, guys, I am not going to be able to give you. I'm sure there's like a 50,000 questions for everything. So like, right, but I'm going to try to answer to the best, and as you guys know, after the reading, and then you're like, oh my God, then there's all these other questions that come up, but I'll try to, do the best I can with this. So then the other questions, what I'm going to do, I am going to look into these quickly, now that I'm going to start the reading, really, now that I talked about it, the structure of the Epstein thing quickly, just like, guys, really, like 2 minutes for each of these warm up questions, okay, that are not related to Epstein, because I feel like once we start with Epstein, it's not gonna, it's gonna go on for a long time. So I prefer that we kind of look into it as a warm up. And here I am already late, and I hope you don't mind, okay? Please, and if you have to go, please feel free to, come back. Sorry about. So okay. So anyway, so so let's look into these quick questions, okay? So I'm interested in this question. Todd had this question about, well, the Goldman Sachs, I don't know that I'm in Malaysia, whatever. Like, I'm interested in, okay, two things here. There's been two explosions in Russia related. You see, there's like these weapons factories that have radiation connected to it, okay? Increased radiation levels. I know they're working on these weapon things. What is going on there? Is there sabotage, or was it just an accident? Okay, could be an accident. Who knows? And then Delana had this question about the Russian fighters that were off the coast of Alaska on Thursday. And is this connected to that attack? So just, right, just asking, because like I said, guys, I think this whole thing with Epstein is gonna dominate a lot of the conversation. Okay, so you know what I mean? So this is it. And then what happens to the victims? Sorry, and now, guys, you see I'm jumping, and then I'm talking about the whole thing with Epstein, the victims. So anyway, so like a lot on my mind. Okay, someone asked for protection beautifully, like coming top of my head as I breathe in. I feel my lungs, I breathe out. Which I like word. I create a circle of light, I step into it. As I step into the circle of light, I am connected, protected like a bubble, as if I had a shield, a perfect spiritual shield. I invite everybody in. We're all connected, protected. And I ask for special protection today because this is a heavy, difficult topic. And I ask that information come only from the high sources and that they created the good and only the good. Okay. So vai protect us today. Okay. So first of all, I'm just going to start quickly with these questions that are just for warm up. Okay. that are not related. So first, let's go to this thing in Russia. These explosions. They had some radiation involved. Okay. So what is just recently? What happened with that? Okay. So just gonna use cards for this, guys, because I may do the visions later, but just quickly. So what happened with the Russia thing? Okay. Russia, right? So what's going on with that? Okay. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I feel, guys, just quickly, I'm not going to do super detailed card reading on this right now. It's interesting because it suggests that just here, you see the Wheel of Fortune and then the poverty, which is kind of interesting here, poverty, and then not being able to assert themselves. Okay. So my sense, just from looking at these, I feel like it could be as an accident of some sort. Okay. Like they're trying to change their position in the world, right? But they have to deal with, I think, poor infrastructure, I believe, and then they couldn't do it, right? It's almost like they're overreaching. Okay, obviously, as you know, nuclear technology is very dangerous. Everything is very common. I'm not saying I think the Russians are excellent at these types of things. However, that's my sense. Okay, and then you have this card is a card of treachery, and then you have the poverty here. So, and then you have a letter, okay, or some sort of information, and they're happy to change the world, and then there's poverty and treachery and asserting themselves as a letter. So just one more, because guys, to me there are several things. I feel like this could be an accident, but we having that specific card of the fox is treachery. So that is very, I can't ignore that card. I have to go by, as I always say, like Lenormand is very direct. So it is treachery of some sort. So I believe could be two things, that they were happy to develop this technology, and then but then the treachery is either internal, or I feel like it could be people who are upset with what they're doing in the world. Oh, interesting, no? So but then I'll just quickly do this to see what is going on with these explosions in Russia. Is it why did these explosions happen? What caused these explosions, right? So this is it, guys. Okay. So okay, just see one more waiting. Oh, a negative surprise war in my mind. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So just quickly, yeah, just is it okay? Let me just ask. Okay. So here, guys. Okay. Sorry, my address is. Okay. So this is negative surprise. Wait. And then we have the letter here. This here. Treachery here. Yeah, they had, this is, to me, guys, this is ideas of grandiosity, right? So the Wheel of Fortune, they thought that fortune had turned around for them as a country, probably. But I don't mean, guys, I want to separate, obviously, the Russian population from just the Putin, because obviously the Russian population, they're like regular people, like you and I. So anyway, so worry was negative. Yeah. So I feel like they're, thinking that they're bigger than they were. So I feel like, yeah, this is, to me, either some sort of faulty mechanism, but again, the center here is the fox. So who was responsible for the treachery if it was for treachery? Okay, if there was something like this. Weird, okay. Exposure of money blocked. So let me close the eyes, guys, because you know what? It's interesting because it to me suggests that there's um that if you take it literally, if it really is a question about the technology itself, it would suggest that oh my god, this is so crazy. How can I even say that? It's really that the motor, whatever the motor is overheated, and there's too much, whatever peak functioning of the energy, it was blocked. So whatever, it feels like there was some sort of motor, that was overheated and there was no escape, or there was no, the cooling mechanism, I feel like could have been off just from the cards. Interesting, no? Interesting, right? I'm already saying that just because of this. So this was a blockage that could not be opened up. So, but you know what I mean? So, okay, was this something that, is the US involved in this somehow? Is the US involved in this somehow? Wow. Interesting. Opportunity, not, taking things around. I don't know, guys. I feel like, see, this is a small, okay, let me just see here. So what was it? What happened with the reactors? Okay, so this is what I saw, guys. Okay, I swear, I don't believe it was the US, honestly, because I see that there was a lot of pressure for the people who worked in that factory, whatever it is. And I see that there was a lot of like physical intimidation. Like they were like, you have to make this reactor work no matter what. I don't care. Just make it work. So the guy was afraid, whoever the scientist, I don't know who does these things, was afraid that if he told them that the thing was kind of faulty, it was like, as you know, guys, scientific experiments, it's always an experiment. You don't necessarily know that it's going to work exactly how you want it. You plan for it, right? But there's always a possibility that things could not work. And that's what it is. He knew that there was a kind of a 50-50 chance, and the motor, the thing didn't cool. Okay, so that's what it was. And see, the explosion caused, because the tower is upside down, is also something that caused the explosion. So this is it, guys. I think that's enough. Okay, is it okay? Now we can move on. I answered that question about, it was kind of interesting. No, interesting. So I think overheated motor, whatever it was, and that they were, they're going too far or too fast with their ambitions to create the weapons fast, and they don't have the technology. Okay, is it because the technology is bad? Wow, absent. Oh my God, how interesting. Wow. See, guys, this is a lot of money. This is absent. Somebody is absent. Okay, and this is what is absent is the relationship, right? So they miss their, they need to, it's almost as if they whatever they need to get, the technology they need to get, they don't have the specific technology to cool the motors, so it affected negatively. You know what I mean? Interesting, no? I was like, oh, interesting. So anyway, so this is it. Okay, so now let's move on to, now I'm warm. So let's move on to the other topic. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, okay, now we're on. So let's go straight to Epstein. It's time for Epstein. Straight to Epstein. Let's find out how he died. Straight to Epstein. Let's find out how he died, if he died. So, okay. All right, guys. Now, you know what? I want to do versions right away. Right away. Okay. So, okay. So this is it, guys. Now I'm gonna close the comments because now now I'm gonna start for reals. Only a few hours late. I'm gonna start for real. Okay, just the thing, and I'm not gonna be able to read your comments just for now because this is kind of hardcore here. Okay, so guys, first I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna start with this, with the question of how he died. Okay, now that I'm like, different subject, warmed up or whatever. So how did he die? What is the real cause of his death? Okay, Epstein, how did he die, if he died? Okay, so what happened, tell me. I want to know. I want to go to his body, like to see physically where he was, but right before, what happened, not just first in his body, like to understand really the cause, the actual physical happening, and then the environment around him. Okay, so let's first start small, like how he died. Okay, and what were the circumstances, and then we can ask, okay, so tell me how, dear spirits protection, because I know it's difficult. Okay, so just please, angels, just informations here. Okay, okay, so let's go here, informations. How, tell me now. Let's go to Metropolitan Correction Center, right across from Southern District. So let's go to his cell. What happened? What was happening? Oh my god. So guys, okay. I need cards, okay, for this to confirm because I'm always a little bit like this is a very sensitive thing. It was a big question. So I kind of I need to ask if this is just the beginning. So guys, I swear to God, okay. So I see him like in his cell, okay, kind of sitting there or whatever. He was kind of like feeling there was something like he was kind of sad, he was kind of like whatever, feeling badly, and he felt uncomfortable. But this is I'm just describing what I saw. This is like I said, it's just the beginning. Okay. So then I see a shadow. Okay. I don't see a man. I don't see a man like, first the angle is like imagine it's a movie, right? So there he is kind of like sitting on his cell block, but it's not the bed, the bed kind of is he using it as a chair, kind of feeling like this, like so then quickly, guys, there's this I see this person dressed in black. And like I said, it doesn't mean that the person is actually dressed in black, but it's a shadow figure of some sort. That goes in the cell and somehow gets guys, and I see like very quickly he comes guys, the guy looks like he was trained or something, you know what I mean? Like very quickly the guy goes, it gets like a the I think it's what is it called? The thing is the sheet, like a bed sheet or something. And then quickly, guys, because the guy was very strong and very like almost like a karate type person, okay, like that. And then grabs him. I feel because where he was sitting when this thing happened, and the guy opens up and like kind of comes from the side, like almost as if how do I explain it? Almost like I'm like comes on the okay, let me just explain it. Because he drags him. This is the thing. He was sitting, so the guy opens the cell, goes in, and then kind of puts this thing around him, like this movement, okay, like this, like throws like this and pulls. Okay, I have a this is a towel, like kind of something to put on top of the table. Okay, so imagine if this was the thing. Okay, the guy goes, throws like this, and then pulls like this. I'm sorry, this is too creepy, but it's like this. He goes like this and grabs him like this, and twists very quickly and very strongly. Oh, but he drags him. Okay, he seriously, guys, it's like he's not just doing this, but he's kind of dragging him to use his own weight as a to go with the force of his own weight also. He's not just behind him, he's like behind him very quickly, and that's it. And he puts this like bed sheet or whatever, which he's not, it was brought into the cell. Okay, I don't think they have these types of bed sheets necessarily. And then closes. Now the other thing that the information I received is that, okay, and the guys, I just wanted to say before I say these things, I'm not accusing anybody. I'm not saying, the point is just to find out information. It doesn't mean that it is like, it doesn't mean that is the truth or whatever, right? It's just I'm just seeing what I see. So then he leaves the thing there, okay, to look like he did something, but clearly there was no way he could have done it himself. Because I see there's even drag marks on the floor, because he was, like I said, he was like this a little bit dragged, and he was quick, and the guy was strong but also compact, like not a fat guy. Okay, so then now several things. Okay, this is what I think. Okay, and like I said, I'm not, like I said, it's not that I'm accusing anybody. I'm just some random crazy lady. Okay, like whatever. It doesn't mean I don't want anybody to be like, oh, she said this. No, I'm not accusing. I'm just saying what I see. Okay, and the point of a group is truth. So this is it. Now what I saw is several, and then I got all this information also, that it's connected to somebody in the prison. Okay, it was the person inside the prison. I feel like this, the person who did this was connected to the prison somehow and knew where the cameras were and where these like prison things were. I believe it's possible. This is what I sent. This person, because and the other thing is telling me is your special operations. Like the person who did this was almost like as if they paid somebody who works there, or like there was something there where the person could like wear the uniform of a guard and go in on an, nobody would look at him twice, but he went in and did this so quickly. And like it was as if nothing, it was very professional but very trained. Like a person who did this, guys, it's not like, is not, to me at least, okay, it was not somebody who's like, like, oh, I'm gonna go kill the guy. Like it's not messy. Okay, it's like a person who's almost like a martial arts type person. Not even, like I said, strong, but not huge, not linebacker, but more like, you know like that. Okay, and then goes and then leaves. Okay, so in other words, the person was able to tap into this network of the people who work in the security thing there, and then the whoever works there, or however they were able to get this person into the prison as dressed as a guard. And this person dressed as a guard in this, it's so, oh, what's telling me, guys, oh my god, this is kind of crazy. Oh my god, this is like so specific. Please don't come after me. I'm just I'm just saying for the Americans, okay, just sharing what I see. Oh my god, because the guys is so specific. It's saying that it happened at the time when the guard changes, because it says, like, I don't know if midnight, there's a time when the guards in prison change, and there's a bit of a gap in a few minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes or something, guys. And they're saying, oh my god, they're saying, where's such and such? Oh, he's running late, something like that. Like, it happened in a very, very short period of time. Okay, that's my sense. So like, it was like planned. It was an operation that was like, okay, so I don't know who or how or what. Can find out one. That's my sense just from this. Okay, so guys, I'm not looking at comments, but it's not crazy. Oh my god, it's very specific. So this is it. It's somebody who was like able to either tap into the employee registry, and I don't know that it was it's almost as if, like, the person knew whoever it is was got into the Department of Corrections, and then put the person's, gave them a fake ID card to go into the prison, and like, it was done in a very professional way. Okay, so he went into the system with a card, like, almost as if, it shows that they have these cards that are magnetic cards to get into the job, and they copy the data from one of the, it's like, it's very sophisticated, this thing. That's what I think. Okay, like I said, I could be wrong, but that's what I think. It was a very sophisticated thing. It was a very trained. The person is like top secret kind of person. Okay, and this is my sense. Okay, and and that it's very okay. So okay, oh my god. So guys, oh my god, now we can have conversation. Wow, this is like, I'm recovering now, guys. Isn't that crazy? It was crazy. I was like, whoa, so specific, right? So, and this is the other thing, guys. Okay, now this is, and I have to ask more questions, because yeah, exact. Barb's saying Mossad. Yeah, I kind of feel, my sense is that it could be related to some sort of okay, this sounds crazy, and guys, like I said, don't listen to me completely. Listen to other people. I'm not the only person who's saying thing, whatever, right? But my sense here is that it is some sort of connected to some sort of foreign intelligence thing, because, and it could be it could be, I don't know who exactly, and I'm also, oh, the hell no, because it was so professional, guys. No, I've never, not that I like, oh, let's go to like how it happens. But when I see that, like, I'm trying to think of deaths that I, not that as you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, as you know, I don't really hate doing these things. Okay, just so you know, as you know, I don't like observing this environment. It's very intense for me. It's, the price is high, the energy drain is high, so I don't like. So please don't ask me to see, oh, how did that, I don't like doing it. So it's just on some situations, but I don't remember ever seeing something like this. That, even when I see the guy who died in like a Russian prison or whatever, he was like beaten like very severely, he was already a prisoner, it was different. This is like, and the person was very, physically lithe, like a person who's like climbing who's good at gymnastics, something like a movement of the body is very coordinated and very strong and very good and everything, like almost like a person was trained to do this. Okay, like a very, something like that. That's my sense. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so the guy, that's it now. Wow, so this is the thing. Do I, guys, and I have to say other something else. Okay, do you guys remember that when I saw, now the irony, and I don't want to say, that the first time he wanted, he was correct. The other time when he tried suicide, it was legit. He actually did. It was not, there was nothing last time that assumed, exactly, ninja. That's right, exactly, that's a word, actually, a very good word for this, ninja type. Not Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a bit too compact. I'm trying to think. Somebody like, what's his name of the Giselle's husband? Tom Brady type. More like, you know, Tom Cruise is kind of like, he's shorter and more a little bit more on the, you know, like nimble, but muscular, but not compact. Like, not somebody who has big muscles. No, not big muscles. Different. Okay. It's like technical person. Okay. So like, swear to God, somebody who's good at like martial arts. Okay. Okay. So that's my sense, guys. And like I said, the first time it happened, I do not think that it was what it was. okay, was fake. It was real. He actually wanted to kill himself. He did it himself. This time is different because truly the cell didn't have anything, and I don't believe that the bed sheet that he was killed with or whatever it was, I think it was a new one. There was something about it. I don't know. I could be wrong, of course, or maybe he went in and like, yeah, Jackie Chan types exactly. You know, you know what I mean. So that's my sense. I think he was kind of sad, but I do not feel like he was suicidal at the time of the death. It was kind of like he was in a haze, or he could also be that he could, he's also drugs. You know what I mean? So something like that. So I that's my sense. Okay, now, oh my God, I'm guys in a crazy. I'm like I'm assassin. Yeah. Oh my God, sorry. Oh, it's me. Yeah, I did it. No, I didn't. Oh yeah, I was there. No, I didn't. No, guys, no, I didn't do it. No, I did. I swear, I did not do it. Because I'm so, imagine me. I'm so discreet, right? My face never shows emotion. No, it does. It's like, imagine if I had to do that job, I'd be like, bitch, shut your mouth. You're gonna listen. Oh yeah, like you know. So no, it would never be. What? What do you think you're doing? Like, so so oh, interesting. Wow. Oh my God. Lisa is saying this. This is Fortune. Look what she's saying. His lawyers required the sheets and the blanket. They are not allowed in solitary. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh my God. That's right. Isn't Oh my God, guys, I don't, and I have to be honest with you guys. I almost don't want to know too much information. You know what I mean? I like to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, oh, oh oh my God. So this is the thing, okay? Like I said, guys, it happened. So that's just summary of the whole thing. Some sort of assassin type person who came into the prison at the time when the guards were changed, and it was a very sophisticated thing. They were able to get into whatever, they had the thing, the magnetic card, maybe belonging to somebody else. The person buzzed into the prison, okay, and then went in and did a very quick job, and that's it. Like, the guy wasn't even sweating. I feel like he was so fast, okay. And oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God, guys. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Should I say this stuff? I should say it, right? Should I say yes or no? Okay. Okay. I can I tell you? I feel like who did this, the guy who did it to me looks like his skin. He was kind of like he could be Middle Eastern. He could be Latino. He looks to me like a person who has like olive skin and could be like that's my sense. Looks a little Middle Eastern or Latino or something like that. But he was chosen because he could kind of, how to say, they looked at how people looked who worked there, and he would not stand out. Like, for example, if it was like a Russian guy, it would, he probably would stand out, right? Like I don't know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that there's no, like, but Russians have a distinct look. You know what I mean? So this guy was also, I mean, had a distinct look, but not, you know what I mean? They studied it. The whole thing were like, they have to look a certain way. You can't look and it's New York. You know what I mean? So it's like he would kind of look like whoever works in that prison, the look. You know what I mean? So this is it, okay? So like Middle Eastern, by that I mean it would be some sort of it could be Israeli type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like, of course not at all, like, Muslim, anything like that. No, nothing to do. But it's just like the skin tone and the look to me feels Middle Eastern. Okay, okay, something like that. Okay, so like something like Latino, Middle Eastern, or whatever. Something like, if you look at the person on the street in New York, he's never going to stand out, because a lot of people, let's say most people look like that, or a lot of people, at least on the street, so like, that's it. Okay, so now guys, I see him pushing, the cart, like I don't know if it's laundry cart, something like that, and then he goes, and it's, oh, bye, see you later, whatever. So hey man, even the accent, he kind of studied the accent of New York accent or something. to kind of come off or whatever, and like, so that's my sense, okay guys, sorry, like, and I believe, this is the thing, I believe that also it was obviously it was planned. It was not something that was like, oh no, Epstein, what the hell's going on with you, huh? Because guys, this comes from, this come to me, this comes from like watching those shows, right? The crime shows, they always say like, when a person, usually most people are killed by people they know, and it's usually the violence has to do a lot of times with passion. So you hate a person, so that's why it's like all the blood and the violence. This case, it was just like execution style. That's my sense, okay? It was like execution type thing, okay? That's my sense. Now, whew, oh my god, whew. So can you believe it, guys? I'm like, whoa, you didn't. Oh my god. And please, if you have to go, I knew I waited my house here. My long story, because I wanted to, because I knew it could be intense and it could take a little longer, just because it's almost like, guys, that I can't even begin to answer the questions because it's too much. Okay, so but let's continue here now. Let's go to the questions. So guys, let me now get the cards, and also I feel like I'm gonna ask again the different question, but you know what I mean, because this is such a big deal. If you don't mind, okay. um I need to kind of ask from a different angle, okay. So first, let me just quick cards here. So what happened? Was it murder, like a, was it, could it have been murder? Okay, could it have been some sort of murder or whatever it is? So yeah, yeah, guys, the mob. Wow. Oh my God, guys, look. Oh my God, guys, I don't like him, but I have goosebumps. Can you see it? Oh my God, look at this image. Look at the guy coming in. Look at the guy. Oh my God, almost looks like the letter. Almost looks the visit card. You know what I mean? He comes with the message. So let me just go back. I'm kind of shaking here. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Okay, so let's look at this. The strength, and then the writer is somebody new. Comes the news. Okay, the news, and what is the news? The important revelations of the documents. So, guys, I feel like this has to do when the documents came out. Okay, when the stuff was revealed, made public. It was Friday, right? What is it? Okay, so this is the strong people. Like, strength is a position of strength, and this is the news. In other words, this came when the writer card, something comes into the picture, and this is important. Look, is a person with a document, showing a document, important revelation, shocking documents. So the stuff is revealed. Then what do we have, guys? A spy. Look, this is the card of a spy. Okay, so it's somebody posing as somebody else. Somebody. Oh, the documents are public. Guys, the documents are public. This is about the stuff that came out on Friday. You know that, right? A lot of documents came out on Friday, and they're coming out more. But on Friday, they were unsealed. A lot of documents. So this is it. They were unsealed. You can read those documents. You can. Okay. So this is it. Okay. Then this is a guy. This is the guys. Okay. So this is a spy. What is a spy? In other words, right? This is disinformation. This is a spy. In other words, it's like somebody who comes in pretending to be somebody they're not. It could very well be the guy who, like I said, wears a prison guard outfit, but is not. And what is this, guys? This is the giocatori. I want you to look at this card, because this card is about the gamblers. So if you guys, what was Trump's business? Trump's business was gambling, right? And this is associated with the mob. So it's upside down. So it's the shady group of people who make money, who make a lot of money in shady ways. Okay. So in other words, just from the cards alone, you could see that this was somebody who was some sort of, yeah, some sort of person who was like a spy. In other words, he doesn't belong to the environment. Okay. Okay. And then this is, what is this guy? This is a card of aggression, guys. This is a whip, physical aggression. Okay. So the spy who came on behalf of the mob, the shady, the gambling money people, were coming for to hit him, to fight. Is really like, this is a card of physical fight, physical fight, physical aggression. Okay. And then what do we have here, guys? We have, this is Queen of Cups upside down. In other words, something emotional. Okay. So it could be like sadness. And this is, guys, corruption, the mice, right? Corruption, loss. And then this is a letter. So it's, guys, think about, this is actually what is a letter? Is a message. So this is a message. because if this is the corruption connected to the women, you get a message. So guys, as you know, I'm not somebody who likes conspiracy theories, and I urge you to listen to others. Listen, read the news. Don't trust necessarily people like me, because it's, I mean, I trust me, of course, because I read the news and I'm well informed, as you know, and I'm very much against conspiracy theories. But what I'm saying is that this is like one of the first times when this stuff that comes from conspiracy seems to be true, right? That this was a message, and it comes from the people who make money gambling, and they're spies. In other words, some I guys kind of feel like some sort of Russian mob stuff like that. Could be the is whatever it is, guys. Something foreign. Okay. Also, it didn't have the foreign card, but that's my sense. Okay, that I don't believe, I could be wrong, I don't believe it was the US, some sort of internal thing. It was like, guys, and it could be the what I'm saying, like kind of very professional person here. Okay, and like kind of intense. Okay, the very top, guys, we don't even know these things exist, right? We don't even know that people of that that caliber. One second. People like this, who are so good at those things exist. We don't even, there's no, it's a top secret thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's so, the person is so good at it. I'm like, hey, very good job. Like, but that's it. Like, if anybody, like, I'm like, excuse me, I'm going to go over there and knock. Epstein, it's Rosie. I got to tell you. Normal people get angry at him. I'd be like, bitch, shut your mouth. But he's the guy's like, oh, I have to have a job, blah blah blah, boom, blah, see you later. And the way, guys, the way oh my god, this is so easy, guys, I'm sorry, but I saw, to me it's almost like I saw a movie. So I'm saying, like, the way he did this with the thing, with this, like, it was like, like, it was not something where he's kind of trying. It was like, how do I get this done as quickly as possible? It was really like, guys, in 30 seconds, I don't know, but I know that, reading these things like that, it takes a while for the person to die if you asphyxiate them. But I do think, guys, it was like a very, guy who, the person is like trained to do this. It's a long story, but it was not, because the other thing, the reason why he moved fast, so that he wouldn't scream. Okay. No, okay. I did not say them. Okay, Cynthia, this is the thing. I've already said to you guys before, don't, this could be your narrative, but my narrative is the first time it was legit. He did want to commit suicide. It was not fake. Okay, let me just say it again. The first time it was not fake. It was legit. Okay. So I'm not saying, you know what I mean? Like, don't, how do I say this? It's important that you don't, that we try to find out as much information, but that we don't, we don't take one thing and assume, make assumptions that this tells everything. Like, if you do any investigations, whether it's psychic or whatever, it's about looking at things in a cold manner in some ways, if you can, and putting them together, but never assuming. It's complicated, but anyway, I just wanted to say this because it's important. The first time I did think that it was legit, and the second time you saw it, the cards were very different from the first. Okay, so anyway, so I'm not going to look at comments because, like I said, that's why, not personal, whatever, just so I, so I don't. Okay, so anyway, so now let's go back here, guys. So that's the story. Now, um wow. Okay. So, how did it happen with Saw? Yeah. Okay. So, I'm just going to ask again. So this is a very big deal. I know this is a very, intense thing. So, is there a way that? What if I misunderstood this thing? Could he have killed himself? Is there a chance it was suicide? They're saying no. They were saying, guys, that it's telling me here. I guess there was not enough height. It's telling me this, that, like, for a person to kill themselves in that kind of thing, you have to have that, you have to use the weight. It's almost like you need the height in order to, like, it's very hard for you to, like, kind of try to kill yourself with it like this, because the body, then the body has a scene, the body has a natural, is going to kick you out of it. It's very difficult. Okay. So you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Yeah. So this is it. Okay. So, guys, you know what? This is the thing. If you got here, I can't talk to you. I can't tell you what happened. You have to go back. Okay? Just please, please be, don't, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look, guys. I'm not gonna look at the comments because I know it's distracting. So I'm gonna, gonna go back here to the thing. So they're saying it would have been almost impossible. He's saying he's not that strong. First of all, it's not that he's okay strong, but not strong enough to kill, to do. The thing is, they're saying doing this for a long period of time is very difficult. Okay, it's easier to, like, cut yourself, whatever, but it's like, it's almost like the body doesn't let you do this to yourself unless you have the height. But he didn't have, so he needed another person to do the force, because it shows that the force that it did it like that, it was almost like to cut the, Oh, it was it. That's it. The neck to zap the neck. That's right. It was not asphyxiation, but the neck break, something like that. It was asphyxiation would have taken longer, but it was to pop the neck. If it makes any sense. That's right. Is that right, guys? That's what it's telling me here. That the reason why he dragged him was to. Oh my God, is it true? I don't know, but that's what it's telling me. If you can break a person's neck quick, it was like a mix of like something. I don't know, guys. To make it because the asphyxiate, like I said, it's interesting. I don't know. Wow, it's kind of crazy, guys. Oh my God, I don't even know. I'm like, guys, imagine like my search history is like the girl. She's suicidal. She's suicidal. She's suicidal. I mean, oh my God. The search was like, how do you kill yourself? Can you break your own neck? Like, no, so like, right. So anyway, so oh my God, it's kind of crazy, guys. Oh my God, what the hell? Okay, so let's go here. The other questions. Okay, so wow. Okay, now guys, oh my God. Sorry, I'm kind of like dealing, I'm like slowly kind of taking it in. Okay, it's kind of intense. So now let's ask who, I mean, I know guys, this is a very tough question. I kind of saw how he looks and so forth. Okay, so who did this? Okay, who did this? I know it's impossible. You know what? I feel like they already told me. So a bit more information about whoever, asked for this to be done. Conversations, okay. Decision, okay. So who, if there's information here about who people are angry about. Yeah, that's right. The people that are angry about the people that's going to start talking. Okay. So, oh, this is guys, government law, government. Oh, that's right. This could be the legal development. Okay. This is privately. Because this is a private thing. Confidential. Oh, that's right. The messages. This is an offer or something coming out that was this is upside. This would be, it would be unpleasant if it came out through this lawsuit. So whoever is people who are mentioned in the thing. Okay, so guys, Putin. This is usually the Putin card. Okay, this is also a card of powerful people, but let's just see here. Okay, but I'm not saying it is necessarily. Okay. Oh wow, guilty. That's right. It could also just be, guys, an open-ended thing about somebody who's an emperor, like very powerful people could fall because they're guilty, they're involved. And look, litigation. Oh my God, guys, there's a lot of cards about the litigation. So they feel that a lot would be exposed in this litigation. Okay, so they don't want it. Okay, so okay, let me just see this, guys. Oh my God, guys, this is crazy informations. Crazy informations. Wow, look at this, because guys, look at this. Litigio. Litigio in Italian, that means legal fight. And this is guilt. So it could be the emperor. I feel like, guys, usually in the readings that I do, they're political. This has to do with Putin, but doesn't necessarily 100% have to do with him. Okay, so the information that comes out would mean bring bad news to, right? This is confidential info. That's right, guys. Confidential information. What was this? Okay, like this, right? Like this. I'm doing this in your, how you see upside down. So you see how this, here, this is the government, or this is legal matters. Okay. So the court offered confidential. That's it. When it came out, the court offered confidential information, and this is the beginning. I'm sorry, I'm doing the wrong order, but this is the first line here, which was this is people are talking and they make a decision. So when the chatter started, they made a decision, okay, that if you are going to talk, this is anger, contempt. So they were furious, right? This is legal fight, reveals information that is very harmful for these people, and this is the guilty. The other stuff revealed through the legal things makes people talk. So this is something like this, okay? So, well, this is just the cards, okay? So, okay, now let me just see if I can find out more information. So yeah, so clear these were people involved and who could be exposed in this. But tell me more about them. And tell me, it doesn't have to be, obviously, I don't even know, guys, for my own protection, I don't even know details about them, but what they do and why, kind of like roughly. I don't need names, obviously, but just guys, can I tell you? Oh my God, guys, oh my God, my hair, I did my hair, so I didn't put my thing. Now I'm hot because it's so hot. I don't have air. The air conditioning isn't on, but oh my God, sorry. It's kinda like, oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to. Okay, so anyway, Okay, so maybe better like this. So anyway, so several things, guys. This was kind of crazy. Okay, so oh my god, guys, it's so clear. Okay, I don't have to say. So okay, so oh, so the thing that showed me is this man with like these like briefcases full of cash, like money laundering. Okay, and I have guys, I'm not kidding. Okay, you know what it's saying? Is they're saying to me, I had seen Jared's face before, but now they're saying Jared would know. Ask Jared. He would know. Jared would know. That's what they're telling me. I'm not accusing, poor not say poor Jared. No, I'm not don't feel bad for him. But what it's suggesting here, guys, is that the reason why he was killed was not even the men necessarily, or just the men who are involved in this lawsuit. It was the business of what he does. It's like basically it was suggesting that he's the key to the money laundering, human trafficking business, and the people who were mad at him were the human traffickers, were the men who make money from the women all over the world. So that is what they don't want. They don't want the business of money laundering and human trafficking and compromat to be revealed. Okay, so this is it. It's not even like I was saying, guys. It's not even the man who's could be revealed to be with his women. It's the men who are behind the scenes making the business, because it's telling me here. Obviously, Epstein could only get away with this stuff if he had protectors and high level types of mafia protectors, right? Otherwise, he would have been killed. Like, don't you think all these men who are billionaires, all of them, almost all of the people that are caught, they're very, very, very rich, if not rich, then extremely powerful. So how can he, think about it? Why is he still alive? That was the question asked before, is because he is not just, before I thought that he was very good at manipulation, which he was, but over time, considering the amount of people, don't you think the fact that he's still here at protectors? So the guys, it's making sense now. That's it. They're saying like the only reason he was kept alive, he was protected, right? It was because there was a sort of mob type people behind him. And if he betrays the mob, they get rid of you. That's it. That's it. Oh my God. Oh. Wow. Wow. Isn't that interesting, guys? Wow. I'm like, whoa. That's why, and guys, Jared, he's kind of a, like a, he knows these people. Okay, I feel like it's not that he knows exactly who the person is, like physical, that person, but he knows who does not want this information to be revealed. And he, as you know, he launders, whoever launders money, I think, for Russians. What, guys, let's say, and I don't think it's even just Russians. To be, it's not that I'm like, oh, say that it's the Russians or whatever, whoever. Well, I don't know. I don't know exactly, but it is these people who are involved in what is their goal in keeping him silent? Is to protect the flow of money laundering, human trafficking, compromise. Because, guys, for even though this is a huge money making for them, the point of them is like they don't want the business to be exposed. They feel like it would be a huge loss to lose the clients or whatever over him. Or no, they're saying actually they still have the information about a lot of them. So it's like they just don't want the business model to be exposed. They want to continue the business model that they have. That's it. More than, like, is it saying one person, it does, like, if they lose a few of these men, who they make money for them, or like they have to give them money or whatever, it's one thing. But if you expose the entire business model, they, then they'll never be able to work again. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's saying, guys, this is so, it's saying, and I read this before, guys, that the human trafficking is extremely profitable. So this is it. It's a lot. It's just this whole. That's what it is, guys. He could say. And I told you guys before that he was gonna talk. Okay. So wow, guys, I'm still like, whoa. I'm like, whoa, what the hell just happened? You know what I mean? Like, whoa. I'm like, wow, wow, wow. Okay, guys, yeah, I'm not gonna, respond, but I said the first incident, I'm gonna say 100 times, it was not caused by them. It was caused by him. Okay, like I said, it's not. This is the thing. When you were trying to find out information, especially like this, each thing has to be treated very separately, and then you put the pieces together when you explain the details. But you cannot assume. This is the. This is either in, if you find somebody who does readings or whatever, and if you if you look at any sort of investigation, you can never make assumptions, because that is when you miss the points, the truth, or the details. You cannot do that. Okay. So this is why I don't want to, like, oh, you can never make the assumption that the outcome is it's like something, just because this happened, it doesn't mean that that's how, it's just the outcome of something. But you cannot make the assumption that because this happened, that is going to happen too. That is not how, how you come make sense of bigger things. Okay. So this is it now. Wow, guys, I'm like, whoa. So guys, now I'm going to ask, okay, since you mentioned Jared, let me just ask, okay, about Trump, and then ask about Barr. Is Trump somehow involved in his death? In other words, not, guys, as you know, from what I've seen of Trump, he's not the mastermind of anything. He's just an employee of the mob thing. I don't believe he is the biggest person. I don't. But let's find out, since he mentioned. Okay, so did Trump know this could happen, that it was going to happen? Did he okay it? Did he say, did he give him permission? Did he make it? We don't know. Just as it happened with the guy Acosta, right? How he had let him off the hook. It was a series of people who there's a whole chain of command of things. But what is the involvement of Trump, if any? Okay, so I don't know. Let me just, I'm almost like, okay, is Trump? Let me just do visions quickly, and then, is Trump somehow involved in this? Why is it saying, it's saying this, but it's saying, it's kind of interesting here. It's telling me that not for the reasons we think. In other words, what I feel like that Trump was not the person who ordered this, but they want to protect Trump. Why? Because the Trump lets the system go. In other words, guys, and I'm telling you, this is real. This is not conspiracy theory. The mob, I do believe simply connected to the Russian mob, or mobs. Okay, I don't know. That it says that Trump's election was orchestrated by them at large with other players, but they made it happen in many ways. So there's a lot of people involved. So if the truth about Trump comes out to this extent, or through him, or it's not just, it's like, is that Trump in a way protects the human, we know that, right? Factually, he protects human traffickers, but also that it would expose, this is the thing, the financial structure of all of this and how it works. It would expose the whole scheme, all of the people behind the scenes. So they didn't want it. So in other words, I feel like Trump didn't directly participate, but he knew it could happen. Okay, so let me just see, did Trump have to okay this, or did he know? But guys, it's showing that Trump is not in command. He's not in charge. He's a soldier in a lot of ways. Okay, he does what he's told, and at this level, he does not have the power to how do I say this, guys? It's not. He doesn't have the power to order something. It's like he's a much lower level than we think. That's what it's saying, because they put all, guys. They're saying this mob people. That's what I'm saying. They put all the money in for his election. They pay him. He's an employee of theirs. So it's not as if he can be like, oh, I'm gonna kill that. He could tell that to his whatever base, but he can't tell these guys what to do. That's not how it works, because they paid him his whole life. They paid for his buildings. They paid for this and that. And he knows it. He knows about this quid pro quo, literally. Okay. So, oh my God, guys, kind of crazy. So this is it. Okay. So what about Barr? Did he know something? Did they know? How did they get to, let's say, the Department of Corrections? How did it happen? They're saying, oh, it's like, guys, it's the mob thing. It's a mob thing. Okay. They're saying it's like very high level. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of empowered of intimidation. They have, like, it's almost like, guys, it's danger. I don't know. It is. I know it reminds me of, like, Al Capone. When he was powerful in Chicago back in the 20s or whenever it was like he controlled every. Something like that. Very powerful. So these things can happen. Okay. I used to be like, oh, fear mongering. I don't believe this stuff, but that's what it looks like. He's such a high level person that they kind of had to make it happen. It was risky. But for some reason, that's what I think. That's my sense. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. Can you believe it? Yeah. So in other words, at first, guys, I did think he was some sort of guard person who could have been, but I don't think the way they did it, it was so professional. Okay. It was not a person who was like, who could do it on the side, or like, this is not just the kind of thing that a person who's not a professional can do. It's very, the person has to have their blood, has to be like cool. You cannot be a person who does it. Oh, maybe I need this for money. No, it has to be like a, pro, like real pro type person. Okay. Wow. Hmm. Guys, can you believe it? Oh my god, it's crazy. Oh my god. So okay. So then okay, Bar. Does Bar know? What does Bar think? Does Bar know? What does Bar know? How does he how is okay, now how's is Bar involved? How is it feeling? How is Trump feeling? Is Trump involved? How is it feeling? Is Bar involved? How is it feeling? Bar's not in, he woke up. Oh guys, he was told. I feel like he was because he was in bed. He was woke. Somebody called his house. He was sleeping and the phone rang and they told him this had happened. So brace yourself. Okay, they were saying. So they called right away. It was like went to the Department of Justice. Like when he went to the hospital, like right as you were taken to the ambulance, they called like the highest levels of the government to say, okay, call Christopher Wray, call him, like all these people. Okay, so he's like they're on. He's afraid actually. Barr is afraid for his life. Honestly, I feel like because he knows these people. He knows it. I feel like he's down with them in some way. Okay, I'm sorry. How could he not be? Let's go real, right? That's my sense. Okay, that's my sense, and that's why he does as he's told. That's why he's scared because he knows like this stuff. Okay, so how does Trump feel? How does Trump feel? Guys, he's kind of happy about it, but he's also apprehensive because he feels this is guys. He feels like it was a message to him. He feels like they were like, "Bitch, we could do anything. Shut your mouth." You know, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like it has more to do, guys. And let me. How do I say this? Um, Okay, that's my sense. Now, the question I wanted to ask in a way, I am kind of asking the same question twice because I want to know what if I'm wrong? What if it's not the Russian? What if it's just some of these men, one or two of the, could it be an isolated person? Let's say one of the millionaires or whatever. There's so many of them, right? Could it be one of the people he's blackmailing? He was blackmailing. Okay, do you mind? Okay, so you know what I mean? Wow, like let me just ask: could it be somebody, just a random one of the people he blackmailed, or was it a group, or was it a mob? I'm just to clarify it here, okay? So, okay, let's just see here. Quick, see guys, quick. Yeah. Wow, guys, look. This is the people where they go swiftly go with the sword. Look, the guy comes with a sword, with a weapon, and this is a card of something quickly. It was done, like I told you guys, it was done very quickly, swiftly, and this is the sun upside down. Why? When the thing was exposed. So it's almost like as soon as the material came out, they gave the order to execute the guy. So I swear to God, that's what it looked. That's what the cards suggest anyway. This is the lady guys could be both. Usually some sort of Russia or could be the win. So anyway, so let me just get them one more on top. Public. So the lady stuff public. Okay. Okay. And then one on top of this one. What is it? Oh, look, the adulators. Okay. So again, the question is, could it be one of the people who was blackmailed, or was it a group? So the adulators. Okay. Then let's do another one here, which is the something quick happening quickly. And then we have, oh, look, migration, movement, flight. Interesting. Guys, could be that somebody flew in. This is also called an airplane flight. So they flew in to do this and could have already left the country if they are foreign. Oh, guys, look, the children crying. You see, this is why I feel like it is the human trafficking, right? That's what it feels like. Why are the children? This is not. Sometimes if it goes Trump, no, but it's sort of like, guys, it's like sad events, bad news. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it is. This tells me at least thus far. Now let's just one more here. What do we have here? Here, anchor. Okay, so it was exposed. The thing was whatever is exposed is bad news. Is anchor, and then what do we have? Oh, God. I'm kind of like have goosebumps, huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Wow. Guys, okay, guys, let me just put it out here because and as you know, I've asked sometimes. Like I said before, reminding you guys that the first attempt. It was legit. He really wanted to kill himself, but this time, everything to me here suggests that he was killed. It was not natural. Okay. So let me tell you why again. Because guys, look at this. This is crazy. Okay. So, oh my God, look. It was like this, right? No, it was like this, and it was adulator. Okay. So this is. So guys, yeah, so here we have something quick, something was the woman stuff, okay, and then something public. Okay, 1 second. So this was the sun upside down. So okay, so just to show you quickly. Oh no, this was like this, right? It was like this. So then okay, this is guys, okay, so this is the stuff, this is the public, okay? So once the thing came out in the public eye, okay, there was a swift order, and this is the adulators. Now the fake, let me just one more about these adulators. Oh my God, guys, hopeless. That's right. It was hope upside down. So this is, it could be also the scammers, okay, the flatterers, fake flatterer. So this is okay. So fake flatterer, hopeless, and then while delayed. So I feel guys, this is, this is like as soon as the thing came out, something coming out, and this is something, they acted quickly, because you have the thing about quick, and then you have the revelation. Then you have this card is interesting. This could be migration. Guys, that's it, could be human trafficking, because you see it's the child crying and the flight. This is related to immigration, migration, okay? And this is related to I would think this is, to me, tells me human trafficking. And then the exposure, the anchor, guys, to me is something that is like for a long time. Sometimes it's connected to prison, and it could also mean that, like, guys, if you see these movies when they throw in the anchor, right, that put somebody in, it's almost like, I feel like the order, it's like they have the plan in mind as soon as he was arrested. And when the whole thing came out, it was like the order was executed. Because guys, look, I'm sorry, this is a really creepy card. And when the is like this upside down, it's permanent ending. So there was orders to really kill him, execution style. Okay. So you see, it's kind of like this is, and this could also be, if you look at it in a bigger scale, like the Trump would be the adulator, right? So, but the adulator, he wants to protect the human trafficking. Okay. So you see what I'm saying? So the person connected to human trafficking. Okay. In other words, whoever's the adulator is somebody who is dependent. So it's either that what's his name? Oh my God. Um, oh, this is interesting. This is hopeless, right? So Epstein in this context could be the adulator, because somebody else was with the protector. He's not presented as the most powerful here. Okay. So the adulator felt hopeless, and but this is a card of wait. So they were waiting for this. They said, okay, if the information comes out, then we're going to execute the order. Okay. So that's what it feels like to me. Okay. Oh my God, guys, crazy, no? Wow. Wow, no? Wow. Outro senão. Oh, very light. So, oh my God, wow. That's it, guys. So what I mean by that, okay, so you guys, one of you said no questions, but I just read something, but it's interesting. So I feel like Trump knew, okay, did Trump, or maybe this is okay, guys. So let me just ask them the question. Did Trump know in advance that this was going to happen? Let's just ask that, okay? Did Trump know in advance at all? Did he know in advance? Let's just ask for, I'm just going to do this, guys, in this, okay? So did Trump know in advance of this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look. Oh my God. Oh no, it's true. It's true. Yeah. It's not imagination. Oh, Jesus help. Look, guys. Yeah. Oh, it's just a weapon. Don't worry about it. It's just an allegory. It's not real. No, it is. This time it is. Oh my God. Look at this, guys. Oh my God. Look at these two together. Very nice. Very quiet. Very happy. Oh my God. Woo. Oh my God. So the question is, did Trump know in advance? Oh my God. Oh, costs. Okay. Wow, interesting, guys. So these two cards, these are women, but I don't think they necessarily mean women. It means that this is something. This card, guys, is a person who is a hustler, who's like a trickster. Is in some ways is like a trickster card, and this is a person who poses as a friend, and this is gossip. Okay, so So this is okay, the harvest. If the person can collect the money, he's killed. And this is the, this is the star upside down. This is something, in other words, not against the will of heaven. Okay. So scythe is what is, this is the mountain. Sometimes it connects to prison also, but there's long-term problems. We're going to cut, and there's going to be long-term problems because there was a deal. So in other words, guys, it's the suggestion here is that if you make a deal with the mob, they go after you if you fuck it up. That's what it's suggesting. So it didn't tell me exactly that he knew. Okay, I don't know that he knew. This old gossip that they could be like not directly. Okay, so there was a, this is a mountain, in other words, long-term problems. And could be whispers. That's it, whispers. They could be whispered. But let me just, this I have to find a revision, guys. Did he know? Was he told? Did he know? Did Trump know that this was going to happen? How was he told? Guys, I swear, I see this guy Dan Scovina, who is his social media manager. He's the guy I told you before. He reads the Russian like Twitter thing and tells him messages. So I feel like there was some sort of coded message in the Twitter thing among the things that he reads, and he was told like, kind of like a coded message, like a symbolic message. Oh, this person's gonna fall. Something not like that, never like this, but it's like a whisper, shh, something like this. So then he hears the news, and that's it. You know, you know what I mean. And have you noticed, guys? He has not talked about Epstein very much because he knows, right? Guys, it's even deeper than we think. What I'm sensing here is that even it's not even about the secrets, like the secrets about the men. It's about the business people, the mob kind of business of human trafficking that he has to protect because he made a deal with them. And guys, did you see? This is not conspiracy. Like they weakened the laws about human trafficking, right? You saw this. This is true. This is true. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, Audrey's exactly. It's, oh my god. Can you believe it? Yeah, no, I saw it, guys. No, seriously. Oh my god, Janet, guys, it's I'm laughing, but it's not funny because he'll fly flags half mast tomorrow. Exactly. He doesn't care about the children dying in the shootings, but somebody killed because of the mob. you know So, guys, and I'm getting the flash of like Manafort. He's like, I'm glad I didn't say anything. Manafort's like, no, I'm glad I didn't say anything. I'm fine. you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's wow, guys. I'm like, is it okay if I digest this? Because it's insane. I didn't know what I was expecting. You never know, right? What's was gonna happen. But I feel like this reading has been so direct and so to the point. There's no doubt. So at least for me, it was very clear. Like the scene and everything. I saw the scene. I saw how it all right. Oh my god. Whoa, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, guys, crazy. It's crazy. Mm. But I feel like somebody said Flynn, but I think it's a little different here. This is about taking money from the Russian mob and having businesses with them. I don't think Flynn took money from foreign people, but I don't think he was quite. He was a little bit different. He's in a different category. I'm not protecting him, but this has to do with people who worked with them directly. Or like had these, obviously Trump borrowed money from them, and Manafort also owed money. So it's people who owe them money and stuff like that. It's a little different. But I'm not, not protecting Flynn, but oh my god. Okay, guys. Wow. So guys, I'm not even going to ask the question about is he alive? I don't think no, no, no. I don't think he's alive. I'm sorry, no. I don't think he's alive. No. 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 I don't think he's alive, okay? No. Should I ask if he's alive? Should I ask if he's alive? No, right? I think it's, to me everything tells me that he's dead, okay? So is Trump afraid for himself or his family? Is Trump afraid? Because guys, he was sweating in a way that's right. I saw this thing on Twitter that he was sweating a lot. It was very unusual how much he was sweating. So is he afraid for himself or his? I mean, he doesn't care about his. I'm sorry, he doesn't care about anybody but himself. So is Trump afraid right now? Let's just ask. Is he afraid? Wow, guys, this is a quid pro quo. So that he's like, yeah, they gave me money. Quid pro quo. You know the thing about the quid pro quo? If you don't pay back, bitch, cut you up. I'll cut you up. Oh my god. Oh child, is it Trump? President? Okay, oh my god. Oh, Money losses. That's it. He's like, I owe them money, guys. He's just like Manafort. He owes them money. That's it. That's it. That's it. He owed them money. He lost their money, and he's like, I owe them money. This is it. Money losses, right? So I owe them for some reason, guys. It's saying here, I owe them money. Oh my God! Can you? I just am like, whoa, it's kind of crazy, guys. Even for me, let me just put it like because what I'm saying. Look at this. I owe them money. Can you believe it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh look. Oh my God. The White House, guys. White House. Jesus Christ. Oh, look. Just to tell us twice. The White House. The White House. Twice. Okay. It could also be houses, but I do think it's the White House twice. I mean, hello. Right? Look at the White House. This is like at a home. So. Wow. Look. He's unstable. Constanza. It says a person who could either he could leave or he's unstable. He's like freaking out. He's out of it. Changes. Oh, secrets. Sakarta secrets. Oh yeah. There's gonna be changes about. Oh my God, guys. This is I made a mistake. I pulled the. This is a snake, but let me just get. Oh, guys, victory. Interesting. Guys, secrets about his victory. That's right. You know why? Oh, this is guys. He owes his victory to the Russian mob. That's it. He owes them his victory. Literally, not only he owes the victory. Look, the victory has to do with. Oh my God, guys, look at what this suggests. This suggests that his victory, he became president to pay off his losses to them. He owed them money before he became president, and that's how he was going to pay them back. And he feels things are changing once my secrets come out about how I earned victory. And they did the victory. That's it. Boom. But bada bang, bada boom. You know what I mean? That's it. I gave them victory. Boom. That's it. Oh my God, guys. Can you believe it? That's it. That's what it's saying. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mhm, 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 mhm. Wow. Can you believe it? Wow. Oh my God, guys. Whoa. I'm like, I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. Wow. But guys, I swear that I think the things, the image I saw, whenever I see Trump on, I don't want to watch it. I don't listen. I can't, as most people, most of us can't. But I saw like he was really nervous. Okay. So this is it. He knows that the whole White House is at stake. The White House, they gave the White House. So guys, in other words, I just summarize here. The same people who killed Epstein are connected to giving him the White House. Oh, interesting, no? Oh, oh. So, and it's saying this is why he doesn't want to give his information, the tax information, not because he's poor, but because he's connected to these people in the tax things. It says that they own his. That's it. He's saying that. Oh my God, guys, this is it. Oh, like oh my God, sorry, I just hit myself. Hurt a little. Like I hit myself because that's it. So obvious. You know what's saying, guys? That the Trump business, it was just a front. That the real, like there was two books. There was the real books and the fake books, and that the Russians own the books. In other words, that like they own his businesses. All he has is the name, right? Oh my God, guys, it's kind of crazy. I can't even. It makes it so now, guys. It's so clear. It's so clear. You know what I mean? Wow. So this is it, so this is it, guys, and like I said, I'm not like, okay, I'm not taking questions. Like I said, if you had questions, you have to put it on the thing, because the thing, oh, did all the secrets, like guys, remember the thing how I am, no generic questions, like all the secrets, like no, obviously not, because the documents, think about it, right? It's on Friday, the judge mandated that 2,000 documents are released, and they were released, a lot of them. They're still going to release more. So clearly not all the secrets are not with him, but this is the guys, one step at a time, okay? Because this is very intense. Because like I said, I don't want to give you, a lot of people are like, oh, I have the answer. I know this. Never trust people who give you like the perfect answer. It has to do with like getting the facts together and the context. You need the context more than you need, so that's what I mean. So, oh my God, guys, I'm like still kind of like, whoa. So wow. Okay. So then the next question is, what happens to all the powerful men involved? Will the powerful men? Okay, I'm just gonna list, guys. There's so many questions. Like I don't have time. Okay. How much time we have? It's been how long? Okay. It's been how long? It's been how long? 1 hour and a half. I feel like let's do another half hour. Okay. After that, I'm gonna start getting really tired. So, but I think we still have half hour. Okay. So now let me focus here on what the other, there's so many questions here, guys. Okay, so now what are the other questions? So okay, so let me think here, what questions do I have that are important here? So first is, okay, I think that the next question I have, there's not even, I don't know if I even listed there, is whether the FBI know that these men are, is, because I'm kind of have the question about the blackmail. Is the information going to come out of blackmail also? Because guys, how do I say this? Again, my sense, and I'm not defending the rich men who did this, not at all. But what I'm saying is that in degree of worse of evil, in degree of evil, the worst people are the worst of the worst are the ones who traffic the women, who make money from them having sex with these men, which they then record. So this is like why there's many different, it's almost like there's different constituents, okay, different markets or whatever you call it. So this is the thing I want to know. So that's why it's two separate questions we should ask. A is whether, is the okay, because they killed a guy, obviously this is a huge thing. Is the business of human trafficking going to be exposed even though he was silenced? Are we going to find out about it? Is it going to be exposed or no? Or is this going to, is that it? That's the first question. The second question is, what about the famous men that were obviously filmed with these women? What happens to them? Because that's what we have to, that's the difference we have to spell out here, right? Because I do believe from what the cards say is that the men who killed the guy were not the famous guys, were the guys who collect the cash. So who are business partners of Epstein that we don't know about. Okay, so in a way, he was very convenient because it was like he was a scapegoat in some ways. I'm not saying that he's not awful. He is awful, but in order for, how can we end this human trafficking? You have to expose the business of human trafficking. So is this going to be exposed? Even has Epstein given information? And if he has given information, is this going to be exposed? And then we ask about the famous. Is that okay? I think this is interesting, guys. So let's first ask, is this going to blow the whole thing wide open about the human? Is it going to expose the business? That's what I want to know. The business of human trafficking and the people behind it, not the men who have sex with the girls. That's a little bit separate. But let's find out. Okay, so this is like this. Is that right? Yeah. Right? No, sorry. It's upside down for me. So, okay. Oh, wow, leaving. Oh my God. So the question is this going to expose the men, the structure of money laundering? Okay, like the man behind money laundering, is this going to expose, oh guys, look, is this going to expose the business of money laundering? Who is behind it? Okay, wow. So guys, okay, this reminds me of Trump. This is a person leaving and this is death. Okay, and this is a woman widower. Now we have seen actual death now, but so the question is it going to be exposed? The answer, the key is yes, because this card, this is known as the most important card, and always whenever this card comes up, it tells us this is the answer. In other words, there's going to be an answer. Okay, offer. Okay, so here we have the King of Cups. Let's find out more. Lovers upside down. That's right. Okay, and money. This is money of the boss, and this is a reconciliation. This is when people shake hands, make a deal. Somebody is going to break apart, okay, and talk about this money. I think this is offers an answer, and this is sick. Okay, so then we have somebody leaving, an ending, and a widower. So in other words, the question is this going to be exposed? Okay, what I think I have to always look at the card. So the card's saying, this is connections. People are offered things to leave, but I think, guys, there's gonna be endings. Okay, I think people are gonna leaving, ending, widower. People, guys, it says people, sickness, the answer to the sickness. So I think we're gonna have some answers here. Okay, let me just find out more. It's not specific enough for me, but so how are we going to find out? Are there going to be arrests connected to this business of money laundering? How is this going to come out? What is going to come out? It's guys are saying it's going to come out through Trump's finances. Trump's finances are connected to Epstein's in some way because the source, there's like this global money laundering effort. Okay, it's saying, and the reason why, oh my God, saying, oh my God, guys, they're saying the reason why Trump and Epstein were connected because at the end of the day, they were like, imagine if the Russian mob is like holdings, right? Different holdings. So they were a little. Trump was a company, Epstein was another. So they it's almost like, for example, let's say, I'm trying to think. Like Johnson and Johnson has different brands, like it's like a mega, like, so they were one separate brand in a big conglomerate. That is how it connects here. But is the human trafficking business going to be exposed? Yes. They're going to flee the country, guys. It's saying the Russian, so guys, it's remember how the day I told you guys there's going to be arrests and like they're going to have to leave the country. But it's going to be because, it's like they have to freeze the money. It's very dangerous situation here, guys. But it's, this is crazy. God. But it's guys, it's all connected. It's saying that's why Trump is connected to the sex thing, because he made money from it. And this is all connected to money laundering. It's kind of the same I say, the mob does money laundering, human trafficking, sometimes drugs. So it's kind of how the money is laundered. That's how they connect. Wow, it's kind of crazy. Oh my God, guys, can you imagine? Oh my God. So, okay, tell me, how is this going to be exposed? Okay, has Epstein given information to the cops, or were they able to find information in his, like, whatever, his money, his whatever? Were they able to find information about this in his like documents? They're saying yes, but there's more. They have been investigating this for a long time. It's like there's a lot of complicated LLCs and there's a lot of different things, but it could be. It's like it's so interesting. He's telling me more that is more than people. It's bank accounts. The bank accounts are the thing. Not even like one. It's not about one person talking. It's almost saying like a person talking is irrelevant. What is relevant is the money. That's why the good thing about this type of business is that it's financial. So finances can be traced, as opposed to people are not going to tell the truth, or they're only going to tell part of the truth. So you don't really know what is what. But money flows, and it's a thing. It's real. It's concrete. So like it's the money trail. That's why Trump is so afraid of money trail, and that is why he doesn't like to do the taxes. That's it. It's not just because he's not as rich as he claims, but because he's owned by the mob. Okay. Oh, and his taxes are going to reveal the mob businesses. That's right. He's going to reveal the LLCs that own his businesses, and that is going to how it's going to trace. That's it. That's it. Oh my God, guys, crazy today. Jesus. Interesting, no? Mm. Wow, wow, wow. My God. Wow. So this is just about the money laundering. Okay. I'm sorry, the human trafficking. That's it. Now let's go to the men who are famous and who were filmed with these women. All these men, which is a different category, as you saw, right? So what about the men that are famous, as businessmen, governors, whatever, whoever? Okay. So what's going to happen to them? Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. Separating the cards I use. Okay. So what's going to happen to these men? Okay. So what's up with them? What's happening with them? Okay. Wow, guys, can I tell you? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is kind of crazy. Okay, this is a card of, this is shady business. Okay, this is election or multiple. Okay, it could be both the Trump election, but it could also be multiples of they could be have shady businesses. Now, this is what I was wanted to tell you guys. This is women upside down, and this is a card of the afternoon tryst. Okay, so this could tell us many things. This could be businesses connected to multiple afternoon trysts. This could be real estate businesses. This could also be this, and this is what I want to tell you. This is interesting. Okay. It tells me, this is kind of like, in a way, it seems like obvious in retrospect, but not obvious until now, that they were forced to donate to the Trump campaign. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting here. It sounds so strange because here we have the trap, and this is an offer. As I told you guys, the whole thing was like, this is the world, the initial thing. So they were offered because they were trapped. This is money offerings because they were trapped. And this is the election offerings, or the offerings to the man. Okay, so multiple offerings to the man because they were trapped. So this is a new beginning. This is Ace of Swords victory, and this is the protector upside down. So in other words, these men were the ones who were also protecting Epstein, okay? Because they were trapped and they didn't want the information to come out. So even though they were trapped, they were also protecting him because of all these things. But I think this is the multiple offers to the man. It could, like I said, it could also be, but let's see, what was the question? What happens to them? Okay, so just a, one, you know what, guys, I'm kind of like intrigued by this. Okay, so one more. Okay, wedding. Okay, exposed comes up. This is public, becomes public. Okay. So wow, the world, wow, guys, this goes all, it's so this, these two connected are big. The world is completion. It's also obviously something foreign. So this becomes more, becomes famous, and the deals. Okay, so yeah, so everything, I think this comes out, and like I said, guys, it's very much tied to finances. Okay, so let me just ask, because this, that's, let me just ask this question because it's so crazy. Okay, so is this true then, that because they, oh, this is the question, guys, I forgot to ask. So did, oh my God, I think I asked this en passant, but let me ask again. Are these men connected to, um, how do I say this, guys? Did Trump have blackmailed these men based off of information Epstein gave him? Okay. In other words, um, you know, did he use, somebody asked, I forgot who, said, asked me something like, you know, did Trump have information about Democrats from Epstein? And we're, you know, so that's kind of what it suggests here, something like this, like he had information. But let me just ask this directly. I can make, like I was telling you guys, I can make the assumption. So did Trump have information about specific Democrats, or yeah, let's just say Democrats, okay, because, or anybody, let's just say anybody, it doesn't necessarily, right? Or like, did Epstein give Trump information that he could use, that he's using while he's president, because of compromise? Okay, let's, is that clear? I think it's a very important question. Okay, right? So did Trump give, did Epstein give Trump information, compromise information about politicians or businessmen or whatever that Trump used to blackmail them into doing what he wanted? Okay, this is the question. Okay, so this, what is it? This is factions. This is, yeah, this is interesting, right? This is the person who's died. Okay, so the question is, did Epstein give Trump information about these men? Okay, so wow. Okay, so did Trump, oh wow, look. You know what? Let me just get these other cards, guys, too. So here we have clouds, unclear, or something behind the scenes foreign, and getting what they wanted, loyalty. Okay, this is the factions, in other words, competition, or you know, or type, or exposure of the enemy. Okay, and then we have here, they were trapped by the foreign people and Trump. That's right. Here we have the center, guys, is the foreign. So maybe, you know what? Maybe Epstein gave the foreign people the thing. Okay, but there's Trump, guys. He gave those people were trapped. I think is the same business ultimately. You know what I mean? Like, they're, since they all worked for the main the main organization, then you see what I'm saying? Then of course they would all have access to the same thing ultimately, right? So let me just find out this information. So did Epstein give Trump something or not about these people, his, you know, political enemies or whatever? And okay. Wow, good luck at the White House, guys. Yeah, this is interesting. So yes, I think yes. Okay, now let's get more, you know, information here. So you have here the factions and somebody trapped. They can't leave. And this is a will, like this is willpower, but sometimes this is a card, sometimes it can come up with when people are abused by like a partner. This is like the abusive type upside down. It's like a mentality of like having too much control. And this is the dream or their goal. This is loyalty. Now this is the past. Okay, so this, yes, I think this could be used as a means about clouds is behind the scenes. Okay, to exert, this is the sickness. It could be that if they have some sort of like, you know, what they call some sort of perversion, and I don't mean it in a moral way, I mean it, right? They could have been recorded doing something that would make them look bad in public. Look, they're trapped. Here's the foreign power. Here is the, you know, the orange man here, and then the White House. So, and this is the shady past. So I feel like he could use it, secrets about these people's past, to, you know, to make them do things they don't want to do. That's my sense. Okay, so yeah, it is kind of extortion, right? That's what it is in some ways, right? That's wow. Let me just guys, it gets crazier and crazier. Okay, so let me just confirm here. So So tell me that okay, so did Epstein give Trump information about these men and say, "Oh my God, Sammy, Trump operated blackmail businesses for a long time." He's saying he knew a lot. It's not just because he became president. He knew about this, and this is kind of how he knew he could win. Is because he had ways to manipulate the people, and they're saying the mob people, whatever Epstein, they all came together like, "Oh, we could make it," and that in a way you're saying that Epstein was out of favor because he was scapegoated, right? He fell, and but he he's alive. He was kept alive because he didn't say anything about anybody. That's why. Okay, so wow, guys, this is crazy. Okay, so is the okay, let me this is the other thing I need to know. So is there information, does the FBI or the good people in law enforcement have information about how this blackmail operated, and they have information about how Trump blackmailed people, and it's going to come out? Because if it shows, guys, on top of all the crimes, are we ever going to find out? Is it ever going to become public that Trump blackmailed people into doing certain things? Okay, I want to know. I want to know. I need to know from my house, right? Like, that's it. Is it going to come out? Because I don't care that he did it or not, but what I want to know is it going to come out. In other words, is it going to be, go against? We need because we need the truth about Trump, guys, to be exposed. We need to know. If on my house, I need that. You know. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, you know what I mean? So, okay. So, all right. So let's see. Is it going to, okay. So be careful what you wish for. Oh, wow. Focus. Okay. The money. Okay. Wow. Money, 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 guys. Oh my God. I ran out of these cards, but oh, look, this is the good. Okay. Oh, the good people. Let me just get from these other cards here then. So, yeah, this is the transmission. Money. That's right. Money transfers. Okay. So the question is again, what is, oh, guys, interesting. The fake friend. So is there evidence? Oh, guys, look, the law, the law. Wow, the theft. Okay, so guys, what's telling me here is that this is financial information, financial transfers of laundered money, and the law is gonna go after the people in his like org chart. And this is be careful what you get for. This is interesting because these two cards are kind of similar. This is the good person or the loyalist, and this is a person who is good, but either a person who kind of pretends to be good. So it's almost as if informants, this is my sense, there's informants, okay, here that show, that have evidence of how this money, because what is, if you think about it, what is evidence? It's finances, right? Like I said, whatever somebody says is difficult to say. It's not enough to get put somebody in jail. It's more about the money is the evidence. Okay, so here we see, guys, you see what I'm saying? So like, wow, my God, this is proven through, okay, through the financial transfer. So but I want to know, guys, it doesn't tell me. Okay, so it tells me more about, okay, so how this is being infiltrated. But okay, is there evidence? This is what I want to know. Maybe I should, maybe I'm asking again, but I need to know, is there evidence that Trump has been blackmailing people? And is there evidence, and is it going to be prosecuted? Okay, maybe it's already said, but I this is like so important to me that I need to know. Is there evidence that Trump has been blackmailing people, and if so, is this going to come out? Okay, so wait, oh my God, what? Oh, I guess it was mixed here. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't seen this one. So is there evidence that Trump was, oh look, guys, a lot of money upside down. So is there evidence that Trump was oh look, conversation. Is there evidence that Trump was blackmailing people? And is this going to come out? Yeah, there is. This is a card of information, guys. This is conversation. In other words, people around each other. So this is quietly somebody's angry and there's conversations. Then we have something aggression, a young man. Like, remember, I think, I don't know, guys, Jared, I wonder, let's say more. Look, yeah, men who are losing money. Okay, this, I wonder, if Jared knows somebody, is there a man here? Okay. And then this is somebody receives a letter that is sad, very sad letter, right? Somebody's crying because they receive information. What is this? Literato is information. Look at the books. So somebody has a lot of information, right? And here people are worried. All these people are worried. There's a lot of money involved and there's information. So in other words, I feel like somebody is talking. Okay, people are kind of talking on the down low. Okay, and it's financial. Okay, oh my God, guys, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Oh my God. So let me just find out. Yeah, it's complicated, but I think it's some oh, guys. I'm getting Roger Stone. Roger Stone was the dirty trickster people. It's always It's what is that? It's traffic of information. This person has that dirt. Their secrets or whatever. So that it's like they sell secrets of others, and that's kind of how it is. It's a financial thing. Oh my God, guys, can you? I'm just like, well, some what it feels like when you're sick, you have a stomach flu or something, and you start vomiting, and you never stop vomiting. That's what it feels like. It never ends. You know what I mean? It never ends. Isn't that crazy? Oh my God, it never ends. It never ends. So, wow. So, guys, okay. Now, two questions. Okay, I want to ask. I'm gonna ask about this Ghislaine woman. What happens to her? What is she? Be careful, girl. I don't mean to be, but so what happens to Ghislaine? Okay, and what happens to the case? Let's see. We know. Let's what happens to the case. What happens to the case after this? To the whole case. What happens to this? Okay. And then we're gonna find out about Ghislaine. And the other question I want to ask is if I can talk to him a little bit. He may be still in transition space, okay, but we'll figure out. Okay, so what happens to the case now? Oh my God, guys. Okay, so what happens to this case now that now that he died? So doctor letter. Okay, so interesting. So confidential solution. Lots of letters, guys. Interesting. Wow, unexpected. So guys, it shows this is kind of interesting. This is Page of Wands, beginnings of something, solution, and this is confidential. Okay, I pulled long story why, but so, and now this is exposure of theft, and this is a letter, another letter. So, and then we have here something, somebody isolated, and this is the big prize upside down and unexpected. So, you know what I feel like, guys? They are continuing the investigation, but they're very secretive, even more secretive because they're going after it. Okay, it continues, but it's in a very different. I think they look at these multiple, I don't know, subpoenas or indictments or whatever you call it. Okay, but they changing the strategy a little bit and going after a lot of people so they don't go away. They're saying, yeah, we have to do this, otherwise they go away. And we're doing I think what this is an unexpected visits, like unexpected, saying, telling me here raids and those kinds of things. So it's actually it's telling me, guys, it's much more aggressive now. Why? Because guys, I feel like even national, I feel like, oh my God, there's intelligence agencies, guys, involved. There's a lot of people who are like, this is a national security issue, and we have to move. We have to do this. Remember the raids and all the stuff. Okay, they have to move fast, and they're doing it on the down low kind of thing because they're like it's very serious. They're already killing people. They can't do that. They went into our space and killed people. So you know what I'm saying? So wow, it's kind of crazy. Wow, guys. Oh my God. Wow. So guys, okay. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Oh my God. The more I talk, even I have more questions. Okay, so yeah, so it's like more aggressive. The investigations are more aggressive, more arrests, more indictments about this thing connected. They had these things kind of on the side a little bit. They want to see where it was going to go, if he was going to, but now it's like boom, we're going to go aggressive. We're going to do things more aggressive than before. Okay, now this is the thing, guys. I have oh my God, so many questions. First is like, if Barr is still there, is he going to stop the investigations? Is Barr okay? Are Barr and Trump going to be able to what are they going to be able to do to stop the investigations? And another thing I saw in one of the readings with the cards, it said that somebody leaving and death. So I feel like it could be Trump leaving. Who knows? Is this going to exacerbate, to push Trump to leave? Okay, now so several. Oh my God, so many questions. So, first question is: are Trump and Barr going to succeed in trying? I'm sure. I don't even need to know if they are. I'm sure they're trying to stop this investigation, but are they? Will they succeed? And then two, is this going to make Trump want to leave? Okay, so first part is: are these investigations or are they going to be able to stop it? The investigation. Okay, yes or no? And okay. Oh, guys, the White House look. Oh my God. One more here. Yeah, foreign. Look. So are they going to be able to stop? Oh my God, look. Oh my God. Are they going to be able to stop? the investigation. Wow, guys, look, the young girls. That's it. So you see, like, oh my God, look, this is a message of like failure about the death. So it could be that they wake up. So in other words, okay, so then we have finances about a guy and foreign, and then we have the friend, and then we have the country and the White House connected to the girls. So okay, so message about the death. Guys, I think the death here is Epstein's death. I don't think this is the end of the engagement. They feel like this is a message. There was a message to them about what that's right. What happens if if you don't do what we want? This is finances prove the connection. And here is the country, I think the women and the White House and the girls. Now, who is this friend? I want to know. Strategy, okay. Wrong strategy. Okay, a long time. Okay, so my sense, I don't know, guys. I think this has more to do. I think, you know what I think? I think they're both Barr and Trump are really scared. Okay. But I don't know that they're able. This is why the other thing that showed the reading just before now, the spread is it kind of showed me that there's a lot of secret stuff, investigations going on. It's very even more secretive. So they may not even know, honestly. And I think they are scared here because that's it. It's getting to Trump and his connections to the girls. Okay, so just quickly. So what are they going to be able to stop it and how? Guys, it's so interesting because it's showing they try to touch and it shows like it's kryptonite. They can't touch it because everything is they're saying they're gonna, what is it called? Leak, that they're gonna try to stop the investigation. And then for some reason they can't touch it. It's too dangerous for them to try to do anything because everything is in the public eye. It's too dangerous. So here it's the financial, the money that is. So is this who's the friend here? Is it somebody else? Yeah, it's saying that the friend is on top of things. Like there's people who are looking at things, but they feel like the message interesting here. I don't know, guys. It was a message to them. They think this was a message to them also. So, but they can't. They're like, what the heck? What do we do? They don't talk, to each other about it. But like, oh, the hell, what do I do? If this is like something that is like they can't, it's a beast is too big. They can't kill it. They can't kill this. Nobody is able to kill the story of Epstein now. Nobody can. His death made him even more talked about. So they can't touch it. They're saying they can't touch it. They can't stop it because you know what I mean. The country, nobody can. So that's why. And they're in a way they're distracted because if it focuses on them a lot, and eventually they're gonna get to the money, to Trump's money. Okay. Oh my God, guys, isn't that crazy? And like I was saying, guys, I feel like I feel finally, whoever, I don't know who, is starting to move fast because they're like, this is the mob thing, okay? And what are we gonna do? Are we gonna wait until what? Okay. I'm just gonna ask, guys, is there more deaths coming? Or I hate this question, but I kind of feel like if this is it's saying if this is not stopped, it will continue because it's guys, this is a crucial moment. They're saying even the law enforcement, intelligence, I don't know what, they're saying something like if these people are not stopped now, they're going to get bolder and they're going to kill more people and they're going to do more things. So it has to be stopped now. Otherwise, you know this is why this is, in a way, this makes fine. I mean, they should have moved earlier. Hello. But like for whatever reason, it's like, oh, maybe we should do something. Interesting, no? Interesting. Oh, maybe we should. You know what I mean? Like, hello, hello, hello. You know, well, Alice's message that Barr and Trump may be expendable. What does that mean? Expendable? No, it just feels like they can't do anything. They can't do anything about it. They can't stop the investigation into Epstein. In other words, they can't prevent it from being exposed because it's too big of a scandal. You know what I mean? So in other words, the other people, they kind of get the message. They should, but they can't. And at the same time, this is like it's guys, the thing I talked about before, this arrest or whatever. I feel like essentially the country has to do, not us, but the law enforcement on the highest levels, okay, have to do something because even if it's like a little bit like, not to say illegal, but kind of like on the edge, like black prisons or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Like, hello, are you going to let this shit happen? Wake up, wake up. You know what I mean? So, but they feel bold because they have Trump, and they own Trump, so they're like, whatever. I got the motherfucker paid for his election, so I don't care. You know what I mean? And guys, insane. The Republicans are scared. They're like, could be, it could have been me. They think it could have been me. They know a guy, Rand Paul. I feel like he almost had a heart attack because like, hello, bitch. What do you think happens? What do you think happens? Payback time. They're like, bitch, I give you money and I'll do what I want. Shut up. Oh my god. So okay. So anyway, so Annabelle asked, is this illegal immigrants are not a distraction? It's just everything is happening, guys. That's what it is. Okay, but there's this. This is like, and obviously murder, stuff like that. You don't find out in a day what happened. They can't give much more news than this. Okay, but what I think is a distraction is to assume that it's about the man whose secrets are with Epstein. It's not necessarily about them. It's about the business behind getting money from them. So this is it, guys. Oh my god. So okay. Oh my god. So this is it. So what happened? Okay, next question. I want to know what happens next to the Epstein investigation. What happens to Ghislaine? Both questions together because guys, otherwise it's gonna be the whole night. It's 2 hours, but I think today is an exceptional moment. So since I'm on a roll, let me continue a little bit longer, okay? So next, what happens next in this investigation, and what happens to Ghislaine? What happens to her? Okay, so what happens next in the investigation? Oh, guys, look, Revelation. That's right. So we're already going through Revelations because it's like this. Wow, people trying to move on, but no. Okay, so wow, look, legal stuff, manipulation. So interesting. So there. Okay, I'll just get the cards. Okay, so wow. Okay, so what happens next in the investigation? So okay, so yeah, guys, it shows a lot of stuff coming out. Okay, so here we have the truth coming out, revealed, the revelation of truth, and this is some money, so financial truth, and this is lack of this is treason. Okay, I don't know that this is about loyalty. In other words, I don't know that it has to do with treason. It could be that all these people, men are unfaithful, those kinds of things, trying to move. They're trying to, some people are trying to move on but can't. This is the gifts, right? The money that was laundered, and this is the exposure upside this. A lot of cards suggesting exposure of truth, things coming out. This is legal issues, could also be a bit of manipulation. This is the love stuff and sadness. So there's more information about how this stuff, like how this whole thing was done, the business and the money, especially the money. Okay. Okay. Next is like, okay, but I feel like it's already happening because, as you know, those documents are being revealed. So they're going to be pushed to reveal more. Now, what happens to Ghislaine Maxwell? Okay. What is up with her now and what happens to her? Okay. Interesting. So, okay, so wow, oh my God. Mm. Prison. Interesting, no? Interesting. Messenger. Money. Okay, so now here we have manipulation, magician. It could be that, I think this card would suggest that she's kind of a mastermind. She's much more powerful in this scheme than we think. Now, this card is significant, guys, because this is a military attack and this is prison. So several things here. Okay, to me, I wouldn't want to ask if she's some sort of agent or whatever. I don't know that she is, but you see, I think she's in prison, and this is the military attack could be many things. It could be that it's covert. Okay, it could be that it's I don't, because she is obviously not a military person. So what is it we have to ask? Oh, so this is something unpleasant. So this is the love stuff, something unpleasant, and messenger. Okay, so okay, and this is about something about the past related to children. Again, look, the children hugging, right? Something about the children and the business. That's right. Oh my God, how sick. The business of children, right? Oh my God, look at this, guys. The business of corrupting children. That's why she's basically, in what it is, guys. She's a human trafficker. That's it. And this is something unpleasant, something coming out that's very unpleasant about her. Now, what I want to know, guys, is that this card, this worries me a little, okay? Just because this is the military, she could attack people, You see what I'm saying? She could be the enforcer, but I wonder what this is. To me, it does not feel like a regular police action. For what I just wonder, is she going to be attacked? Maybe, I don't know. But let me find out from Vision. Okay, so what is going on with Ghislaine? What is up with her? Like with this military card, what does this mean? She's protected by other guys. Yeah, she's protect guys. She's the mob thing. I feel like she's also. Oh my god, guys. So I swear to God, guys, I feel like she could be connected. It's almost this is conspiracy theory territory, but that's my sense. Okay, that's kind of my sense here, is that she could be connected to the. Oh my God, is she? What is the prison? Is she connected to prison? Yeah, she's, guys. I feel like she's already in prison somewhere. She's being interrogated, kind of. And I don't. Oh my God, guys, this is crazy. Oh my God, where is she? Yeah, because she's the messenger for the business of the human trafficking. That's right. But I feel like okay, where is she right now? Has she been able to hide? Is she talking? No, she's not talking to anyone, but I think they find her. Is she alive? Yeah. I see her sitting on a table, kind of a yellow table, and she's being not like harshly interrogated, but interrogated, okay? She has to talk, like she is like under surveillance hardcore. Okay, so oh my God, interesting. So okay, tell me more about this thing. From cards, because I'm getting a little tired, but like tell me more about this thing. What else? What else about this? What is going on? Oh, look, the mob, guys, again. The money of the mob, revelation of stuff, foreign. That's where I could create an ending, foreign. And now I ran out of these other cards, so let's get more of these. Oh my God, look at the partner. That's it. The partner, the shady partner of the mob. That's right. And the stuff there's revealing about this, and like, okay, so what is happening to her? What's next? I kind of feel like she's stalking, guys, honestly, because what you have here is the lie. This is a card of lies, and this is exposure of lies, and this is something illegal. There's a woman here, so I feel like she's the mob partner. There's something here, partner in crime, literally, okay, and creating an ending. This is something foreign, and this is so speedy. It's like she believed it, or she was longing for it. Okay, so look, guys, look, the guy with the gun. Okay, so smoking gun evidence. Okay, um so yeah. Oh my God, so wow, guys. Oh my God, I'm getting tired. Okay, so this is the thing. This is it for cards. Just to wrap up, a couple questions. I want to know. Okay, now I want to know to. Oh my God, guys, I won't be able to do a reading tomorrow because this stuff is so intense. I need a break after. Lately I feel like it's actually good to not do as many readings, but do the intense ones, and then deal with it for a day or two. Okay, so but anyway, so because I'm not going to do it tomorrow, I do have this question. This is the last, I swear, then we can go. But I want to do two things. I want to go get into her head today. What is going on with her? What decisions is she making right now? And if we can reach out to Jeffrey, what's going on with him? Okay, over there in whatever, hell, wherever you went. Okay, so Ghislaine, what's going on with you? She's smoking like crazy cigarettes. She hasn't been out for a while. She's been hiding. And there's all these men, guys. I feel like that's right. They took her to some sort of site, like off-site like not a prison, but like a prison. Like because she's also very high profile. So I feel like, but it's not like how do I say it? It's not like she is like some dungeon or something being beaten. I think she has access to lawyers or something like that. But it's very like she has to talk. She has to talk, and she knows about the money. That's right. They're putting the squeeze on her. That's it. They were already putting the squeeze on her. Now that he died, she's like, I gotta talk because I'm gonna die. Oh my God, guys, I'm gonna die if I don't. Like, she doesn't have a choice. That's what she's saying. Either it's like, like, what is she gonna do? Is she gonna run? Is she gonna move to? I don't know what she's gonna do. So I feel like they got her. I feel like she's captive. She's in captivity somewhere, not in a prison. But it's like they're negotiating something. They're trying to negotiate this thing with her, and she is, I don't know, guys, you know what I mean? Something like that. But I think, what is she gonna decide to do? She's gonna have to talk. Why? Why does she have to talk? Because they're gonna put her in prison. They have too much evidence. Wow, guys, crazy, crazy. So she, but in a way, I kind of sense a bit of a relief from her end, even though she feels like, yeah, maybe something could happen to her, what happened to Jeffrey. But I feel like she doesn't feel free if she's out there either. Because she feels like people want to kill her, like really, like regular, like she's gotten death threats and other things. So it's not as if she could be like, because she could be like hanging. And the other thing is saying that she was a socialite, so she loves going to parties and oh darling, whatever, whatever. So she knows she's never going to be invited to these parties again. So her life is over for her, and as far as she's concerned, she's like, if I can go to these parties, my life is over. Might as well just go to prison, you know or what is the other, what is the alternative, be beaten by the Russian mob, you know what I mean, like what can she do, you know she'd be like a fugitive criminal, like it's not, she's not, how do I say it? She's not, in a way, she's not big enough for the Russian mob to really want to protect her, and like, you know what I'm saying, so it's kind of like, that's what I think is like the Russian mob, I don't know what she is, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but guys, she can't change her identity because she's already in some sort of prison. She can't be like, I'm gonna go get plastic surgery. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. See you later. Do you know me? I'm Rosie. Hey, I'm the same person. Yeah, we've seen each other before. You don't remember? Hmm? You don't remember? Why? So, so you know what I mean? So it's kind of like you can't, it's not like she can be like, oh, let me make an appointment. Let me make an appointment. She can't. It's like she knows people are observing. She's in danger, guys. I swear, she feels it. She's like, I'm in danger because she knows what she was doing with crimes. But if but in her mind, she's also a psychopath, so she was able to justify. But she knows the end is near. You know, so this is, she's in a very extreme situation. Okay. Wow. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So next. Oh my God. Next. Okay. Now, guys, the last question is have conversations. If we can, because he may be in between. I don't know where he is, Mr. Jeffrey Epstein. I'm on protection here. Protection. So what the hell's up with him? Okay. Let's see. Find out informations. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Hmm? He's a nice man, Jeffrey. He's gonna burn in hell forever. I'm a nice man, Jeffrey. I'm gonna burn in hell forever. Uh-huh. Okay. So, guys, and I'm sorry, I didn't even guess. Let me ask about the victims. This is all of it. All they talk about. Oh my God, it's too much. Can you imagine hours? That could be like hours talking about it. So, okay. So next is. So what's up, Jeffrey? What happened? So, guys, it's weird. I see him kind of like walking. He kind of like, it was quick and he went, okay, but he was sucked in by, usually you're taken by the light, okay, when you see this beautiful light coming to get you, and God is like, bitch, I'm not talking to you. You're gonna go in the dark now. No life for you, bitch. No. No. I seriously, I don't feel like he meets the same people. I don't believe, okay? I really don't. So I see he's kind of dragging himself, like walking, like so tired, like exhausted, like his whole energy is so dark, right? He's walking and there's like, I think they're spirits, but they're kind of like more like, not like the other ones I met before, they're more like, it reminds me of this Greek myths. Was it Hades? I think it was the lord of the underworld kind of feeling. So then he's like, he goes back there and he kind of starts to wake up a little, and then he sees below him like these girls screaming, and he's like, "What's happening?" And then he realizes that's what he did to them. Okay, he started, like I was telling you guys, the thing about this, how you, when you go to the other side, you start to experience what you've done to others. So you start, but then what happens is that you have extreme empathy. So now finally, when you let go of the whatever, psychopath, whatever, you can feel things, and he starts slowly to wake up to the fact that he caused it. He's still like, what happened? He's very tired. He's, he loses the ego and everything, but he's exhausted. His soul is exhausted, but he is never gonna. He's only gonna recover to a kind of a relatively normal after he sees all the pain each person. When can you imagine? It'd be years before. It's sort of like you have to experience the pain you created on them yourself and observe it, almost like you're watching in front of you happening, and you have empathy, but a lot of empathy. So you like watching the thing that you can't imagine. Okay, imagine, guys, it's sort of like, imagine if we're observing what Trump is doing, right? Like in like closely, and then we'll realize that we are Trump. But it's not the same, It's sort of like that. He realizes like, oh my God, look at this suffering. I can't believe it. Who did it? I did it. So it takes years, and like they're saying thousands of years for him to experience everything that he caused to them, so that he can understand it, you know and they're telling me, and I've read this before, that like spirits, when you come to earth, um you can expedite your growth so much more. That's why spirits choose to come to earth, as opposed, because over there it takes thousands of years to develop, to have experiences. It's like slower, but here everything is faster for them. It's almost like you get bonus if if you're incarnated, or whatever you call it. So over there is like, it's gonna be like thousands of years, like because it's also saying, guys, that his death, and I don't mean like, as you guys know, I'm very much pro, like, what is it called, return to sender and everything. But it's saying here, guys, that, you know I'm not saying it's like that there's something to celebrate about his death, because when he died, it's like, he is the darkest and the lowest of human experience, or humanity. I'm not saying that there aren't other people like him, but it's almost like with him, it's almost like a vacuum cleaner of darkness. Okay, so he takes with him so much weight and so much darkness, that he's like, he vacuums it out a little bit. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, it's interesting, he takes some of the energy away, some of it, because he's so heavily involved in so much of it. I'm not saying that, guys, as you know, I'm not one of these people who believes there's one person, never. But there is something about it where his death is the end of an era. Okay, there's going to be consequences, going to slowly unfold a lot of things. But this is it. And if the people realize that they could get away with this, they're like, we can't get away with this anymore. Once he dies, he's a symbol of impunity to a lot of these men who are like, oh, I can rape teenagers, whatever, children, whatever, do whatever I want. They're like, no, I can't. There's an end, and it's a dark end. They're like, really? They're afraid. They're afraid for many reasons. So interesting, guys. Wow. So this is it, guys. Oh my God. Wow. So this is it, guys. So this is it, guys. Okay. So this is. I think it answered. Oh my God. Today is like an could be write a book just for today. I feel like it was an encyclopedia today. You know what I mean? So this is it. I'm sure there's still questions, but I feel like this gave us a full picture, I think, of what happened and what's happened. You know what I mean? Don't you think, guys? Crazy. You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. Okay, guys, one last question. Okay, just quickly, I'm just gonna do a vision on this because I forgot. This is important because the thing about Trump leaving, and I just want to ask quickly, guys, about this thing on Russia, Alaska. I just want to know, does it mean, I know one of you asked, does it mean that Trump is gonna leave soon? The connection, because guys, the connection with the women stuff and this Putin thing, they think, yeah, there's a weakening in the American system. He's so distracted. Yeah, I feel, guys, the intel agencies, like I was telling you, the thing about this Epstein death, it suggested that the Russia mob is much more inside than we think. Okay, so I think it accelerates things, and I think Trump gets more and more catatonic, like unable to do anything, Okay, so oh my God, guys, isn't that crazy? So okay, so this is it. Okay, so wow, oh my God. Okay, all right. So see you later, alligators. See you later. Oh my God. So to get some rest. Okay, so there's not gonna be tomorrow. Okay, but all right. So have a good one. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching and being patient. Okay. Thanks for being patient, because it's a lot. All right. See you later. Okay. Bye.